and I wanted to do the average, so you can do it this way. Say this, the here I have 1 to 7 and I use the average. So here you can see that. So this is the average, you can do that. So this way. So average, as per the DAX, return average arithmetic mean. It's all number in column, and whatever your number have, that use it and give the average particular column. Return decimal numbers and represent arithmetic. It will also return in decimal number and a whole number as well, depend on your data. Talk about this function. This take a specific column. Any specific column is required to pass, but you cannot directly pass the expression here. So only need a column for this. Non-numeric values column handle following ways. If column contain tags, no aggregation can be performed. Function return blank. Obviously, if any values are the tags, then it will give the blank value. If the column contain logical value or empty cell, those values are ignored dynamically, but in this average function, automatically those values will remove it. Next, talk about cells with 0 included, because sometimes you got a problem, you don't know what the problem is. So in that scenario, it will going to help us. The point I'm saying, many people facing this kind of problem. When you average cells, keep much different between the empty cells. Obviously, pass the expression, do not use the like not equal to 0, not equal to blank. So this dynamically ignore that. So that's the best way. And whenever no row in aggregation to function return blank, and if and specific criteria, it will return blank. This function has a limitation, which is it does not support the direct query and row level security. If you don't know direct query, I have a video on this. I will give the link in description. You can just go and check that. And row level security both, it means row level also we have video, so I can give the link in description. Related function. So Averagex and Averagex, it's a related function. This is, I'll tell you later on. Okay. So Averagea. So Averagea, bit difference on that. Average is function like column average number of value handle non-numeric data type also according to the following rules. And there in average doesn't support the tax value. Here you can say that if value related to count 1, then it will count 1. So just make sure, remember using this function, so make sure about that. Value evaluate false, count as a 0. Evaluate false, then count 0. It's like we have a, you can say binary and then when true and false, then it will consider true is 1 and false is 0. So just make sure non-numeric tags count as a 0 and empty cell count as a 0. So if you don't want to include logical value, tax percentage reference part of calculation function, then use average function. Whenever there is no row aggregated, then return blank. And same, it doesn't support the RLSN or direct query mode. Averagex. Sometimes what happens that say you aggregate this, you average it by some condition. Like we have 5 category in it, and I wanted to go by average for each categories. Then use this function. So table and expression. So name of table you can pass a specific function. Also you can use the use value function, pass the key filters so that you should not remove those functions. Also use the column particular that wanted to do the average. So must be numeric column, it will return decimal number 2. And same problem, same thing, everything is same, and also direct query mode can be applied. And that's it, 3 functions. So if I wanted to aggregate that to first average, simple average without tax, here logical and numeric will also get average. It would consider 0. Averagex, if you wanted to go category based average it, then use the Averagex. So now hope we understood. Let's move to the how to build a dashboard. So first I'm going to add the tab, and for this let's create. I have already created, so that I don't want to take much time. So there are 2 ways to create that. One is that calculate average sales price and filter financial simple not equal to blank country. Else you can use average all country and average it. So Averagex function. So I use the Averagex function. So we'll check one by one. So let's use the average function only. Avg cells, average financial cells. We will verify the all amount here, that what is different between it. Next, Averagea. Avga a financial sample, and then Averagea, and same use the Averagex. If you want to check any function, so must create the you can say uh, different one function, test what is going on, what exactly result will be displayed, so you can learn slowly. And DAX is not in, doesn't have any. If you learn one thing today, tomorrow will come new thing. So you just learn and learn, nothing else. And then cells, financial cells. So I use the same column. Let's validate that what is the value coming in those three. So use this. Average, average cells. See this, everything is coming and same. I'm going to give the now the value is differentiated. Average cells giving this value, Averagex cells have this value, average is giving the different value, and average is giving different value. Means this should not follow the country, should not follow the conditions. This one should be follow, and this one too. So just make sure total means total average is coming correctly. But in row level it given different valuations. Let me increase the font so that you can see that. Let me increase. Also, I will upload this PBX in my drive, and you can download whenever you want it. So after that, this one we have created that. Okay. So let's how to create that. Remove it. So to creating a tax function, to creating dashboard, go to the here and okay, then give the, let's copy the content also so that we can save your time. I just creating this simple you can say simple dashboard so that you can prepare and learn. That's it. Thereafter, I wanted to create the each categories like average price card. I'm going to create the card for this card. So you can keep it here. I'll keep it here, and then let's format this. So color prospect, I've already selected the website. Here you can use, I'll give the link in description so you can use it and build your report using these colors, because this color is very good. So let's move to the next, copy and paste, average, then Averagex, giving the same value, nothing is different. Then now I'm going to format this one. So here come, change the color, fact color, then font color should be this white. Label also wanted to change the white color too. Effects, background will change to same color, and then give the visual shadow. Shadow should be this, visual border should be at 1, and then it will display like this. So since I have already created that, to just copy and paste to save the time. copy it and paste here. Now next, simple, you know that add the line chart here and use here. Then here use the country as a dimension. Then use the product as this and segment common legend. Thereafter use the average price, then use the line chart to total it. So I just changed it everything. So I given the channel pattern. If you wanted to give the drill through, so you can add this segment as well, but I want to add to that because continuous segment wanted to see that. And then I want user can see the row data as well. So for this I'm just going to copy and paste it to save the time. It's a matrix, and then and accordingly, if you click on here, then it will filter that. Remove it, then block. You see this friends, it will filter it, so it doesn't require the drill through, it automatically work as a drill through. This one part, so we just I pass the column value, pass it. So I created the year, partners, channel partner, then the country. So total average price, some price is 2014 17, and if you wanted to drill through column wise, you can drill through as well. Here to change month. Now to go by rows, so you can just go back and go back. So you can do the year and both can do that. So I will upload this video, upload this PBX so that you can get it. And if you have a question while creating this, just let me know. I will help you out in this. And talk about the color prospect. Here I'll give the link in description, so you can use Microsoft. There is a website color crop, will going to help with this also cropping too. So you can just use it and apply the color. Thank you so much. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.